Hello there everybody, this is Ira. Welcome back to Vintage Story. Oh my goodness, I'm up here on oh my goodness. I'm getting a little bit dizzy and getting a little vertigo. I'm just perched right over the edge here. Right on the edge. I got half a butt cheek hanging off the edge. Oh, this is very dangerous. Anyway, you'll notice I put a torch holder on the top over here so that I can see this place at night, because you wouldn't believe it, guys, but there's so much forest around this area that I have walked right past this beautiful spire without even seeing it because the leaves were blocking the way. So I put some light here. That helps a lot as well. Anyway, as you can see, there's down there. There's a little something down there. I've been busy. I've been working. And it's definitely time to bring you guys back in, show you what I'm doing, and we'll take the next steps together. I also want to mention I'm still on 1.6.11. However, a new version has just dropped just now. It is not a stable version. It's still a testing version. And that's why I'm not using it yet. But I'm hoping that over the weekend, I'm going to find some time to install the new version and help bug test it a little bit and probably do a video exploring the new features. Guys, it's amazing. There's cooking, there's animal husbandry, there's all kinds of tweaks and improvements. It's absolutely astounding. I can't wait to try it out. But for today, we're still using the same version, which is also amazing. It's already amazing, you guys. It's amazing as it is. And yeah, let's go. Let's go check it out. Now, I thought we would start up here with kind of a bird's eye view. I'll probably try to start most of the episodes this way with a bird's eye view, and we can just watch the town as it develops. So the first thing I built was a builder's hut, as I said I was going to build. And this is basically just going to be kind of a storage hut, and there's also some block pallets in there that I can refer to, so that's pretty cool. And the next thing I'm planning to make before we climb down off of here is the farms. I need food, you guys. I need food. I've got plenty of food for now, but it'll be good to get the farms going, especially once I do update, and I'll certainly take this world into the next version. I'm gonna need more farms because crops are gonna grow slower, and there's gonna be more that we can do with the food. We're gonna be able to grow. There's pigs everywhere. We're gonna be able to fence in these piggies, and we're gonna be able to feed them and breed them, and each generation is going to be less afraid of us. Isn't that amazing? They're going to slowly domesticate over time. All right, I'm going to try to get down here without falling. It's harder than it sounds. Harder than it sounds. Whoop! Oh, ow. It's all right. I just twisted my ankle. I didn't sprain it. I think I'm safe. Oh, okay. I'm all right. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, here we are. Here is, oh dear, there's some leaves in the air. Excuse me, I have to just, these are pine leaves. I grew a pine tree here, and actually you'll still see. I wanted to test if I did a 2x2 of pine saplings, will it grow a big pine tree? And guys, yes, it does. It totally grew a big pine tree. Unfortunately, I only got 2 saplings from the big pine trees. That's not a sustainable way to grow them. But just over the hill over there, it's kind of tough to see from here, but there's, yeah, there we go, they just popped in. There's lots of pine trees over there. So if I need pine wood, I can go over there. In any case, I've got stacks and stacks of it already. Oh my goodness, I've got stacks and stacks of everything. Here we go. Here it is. Main event. I had some torches up here. They went out while I was off exploring. By the way, folks, I mentioned before that I was looking for chalk and having trouble finding it. Well, I talked to the developer, and he did some computer magic on my world, on my seed, and we determined that it's actually possible, due to a kind of fluke of the programming, that my world may not have any chalk at all. There was one area that he said there should be chalk, and he went and checked there, and there wasn't any chalk there. So he says, actually, it's possible that there's no chalk. And so that means plaster's not available. And I've thought about it, and I feel like I would like plaster to be available. I mean, there's really not that many building blocks available to us in survival. In creative mode, there's tons. But I'm not playing in creative mode. I'm playing in survival. I want to build this stuff legit. So what I'm probably going to do is put in some kind of crafting recipe. It's actually very easy to create new recipes in the game. And I'll come up with something that feels fair. So I'll kind of be trading something that I have for chalk stones, which I can then use to make plaster. And then we can make like wattle and daub houses and stuff. But anyway, this is the builder's hut. I haven't put a door on it yet. I should probably do that. Do I have any planks? I do not. We'll do that in a bit. But what I decided to do is to give it a little bit of depth. We've got the logs here, and then I have these slabs with birchwood slabs, and they're vertically placed. Guys, this is one thing that Minecraft has always lacked, and which everybody has always wished for, is vertical slabs. And there's some mods that will add them to Minecraft, but this is part of the vanilla game here, birch slabs. Unfortunately, it does look like they stop the grass from growing in these spots here, which is odd because I swore some of these had grass on them before. And then, yeah, see, here we go. So I think what I have to do is probably remove these bottom ones, let the grass grow, and then place the slabs again, because it seems like the grass doesn't grow after you place them. It's an important thing to know, you know? Either that or I could put something else there as kind of a foundation, but I think I like this. Now there's an obvious downside, you guys, to using vertical slabs for your walls, and that's that you don't have a way to put windows in, because windows cannot be made into slabs as of now. We can only use full block windows. So to counter that, I made these kind of little window areas that are only 1 block high. This one here, which is higher, but it's got a half slab here, so that no bad guys can jump in here. I'm still bad guy proof in the houses, you know? Because eventually I am gonna, probably when I update to the next version, I'm gonna reevaluate my tweaks to the game's files. And that will probably mean giving the monsters back their teeth. I'm just gonna hop in bed here, and then we'll take a look around. Oh, I love my roofs, by the way. That's acacia. The acacia wood is beautiful, and I love it. And I feel like this palette of birch planks, acacia planks, and maple logs. They have a really nice color combination. I like the blue kind of color of the maple logs. So I've got some chests here, and these are just basic storage. Right now I'm putting seeds and saplings and things here. Animal products. These ones are still empty, I believe. Right now this is just my general storage. Soon it will be just kind of a building materials storage. And here's some block pallets. So here are the 6 different types of wood. As far as I know, these are the only 6 types. We've got oak, we've got maple, we've got acacia, we've got kapok, we've got birch, and we've got pine. And then up above on this little loft, and by the way, this is the kapok. So this is basically my palette here for this building, and I'll probably continue using it for other buildings because I think it looks really nice. Birch, kapok, acacia, and maple logs. Not the maple planks, just the logs. The outside texture looks so nice. We need some more torches in here, though, because it's dark. It's dark in here. I need to remember to keep replacing these. And also, I need to put some permanent light sources in here. So that's definitely going to be a priority. Probably after I do the farms, I'll probably start bringing over the bees and the metalsmithing so that I can start making permanent light sources. However, we've got our tool racks here. Right now it's got all the tools, but I'll eventually be moving some of the tools over to their respective stations. And then we've got random building blocks and sticks and just all this kind of stuff in here. And then up above, we've got 6 chests, and each of these contains the logs and planks for the wood that is down below it. So these need to go in the chest. So there is the wood, and then let me just put these away. And then I'll show you... there we go. Now over here, I had to cheat a little bit. I wasn't planning on cheating, you guys. I never plan on cheating. But when it became apparent that some of the stone types simply aren't available, I thought, well, okay. For the sake of this building, and just having the block palette... Oh, it's foggy. Sorry, I love it when the mist comes in. It looks so nice. Anyway, easily distracted. I decided I would jump into creative mode. This is what chalk looks like, and this is what claystone looks like. It does not appear that I have either of these 2 stones in my world. So this is only here as just an example, just so that I have each of the 6 types, because there's 6 types of rock, and there's 6 types of wood, and it just looks so nice to have it this way. The other thing that I cheated in is the bricks. I had granite stone bricks. I did find a ruin made of granite stone bricks, and I harvested those. So these I got legit. The other brick types, I just cheated in one of each just for the sake of this right here. Now, this is one thing that I am desperate for in survival mode, is the ability to make bricks. And there are mods that will allow you to do that. But, you know, for this save, I'm trying to keep it as vanilla as possible, except for my little tweaks, which I just make for myself. So until that's added to the game, I just thought, heck it, this just looks nice. It's just to look nice. It's not providing me any practical advantage, so I think it's okay. These I got legit. These are 3 different types of rock salt, and I thought this is amazing. Depending on what type of rock you find the rock salt in, it actually has a different texture. They didn't have to do this. They could have just made a pink texture for everything, and we all would have been happy, but no. No, they went that extra mile, you guys, and they gave us different detailed textures for each type of rock, and I think that is spectacular. Okay, so that is the builder's hut. This is the builder's hut. Need permanent lights, need permanent lights. That's definitely something I gotta work on. The bed is also temporary, it's not gonna stay in here, but this is the only building I have right now. So, next thing I need to do, you guys, is work on the next building. And as I said, I've decided, you know what? You know what? Before I make any big decisions, I'm going to put a door on this building. So far, I believe that there's only one type of door. Do I have a stack of just... I don't. Okay. I don't have a stack of just planks. Let's grab pine. I think I've got more of that than anything else. And I think I might be able to lean down and grab this. I'm gonna fall off. Come on. Come on. There we go. Just grab this. I keep forgetting to put the door on. You need a door. You need a door. A house needs a door. And so does a builder's hut. Okay. You are gonna go back there. Nope. 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 Oh no. Disaster. I can't be trusted to do anything. It's fine. I just want to put these planks away. Come on. Oh! For most of these chests, you guys, you can actually reach them from the ladder. But for the pine one, I actually have to get up here. Alright, let's just put these here. Put the door here. There we go. Now it's complete. Except for the lighting, it's now complete. So, okay. Next step. The farm, I said I was going to put over here. So let's walk over this way. I know I've got some turnips growing here, but there's no sense in... Oh! Did you guys see? Did you guys catch that? At least one of these was fully grown, and I didn't harvest it, and it seems to have rolled over to stage 1. Maybe that's why it seems like plants never grow all the way. Maybe they're rolling over to stage 1. I don't know if the developers are aware of that. I had better point that out to them. Gonna have to leave a note. Gonna have to make a report. Alright, so where was it exactly? I think it was right over here. It was by the water. That's the spot that I had chosen, I think. I think it was right about here. Yeah? It looks so different on the ground, doesn't it? It looks so much different from up above. Now, there is no shortage of wood around here, you guys. I'm not gonna bother breaking all the leaves and things like that. I've got more sticks than I need. I've got saplings for all the different types of trees. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the land. I'm going to break all the rocks. I'm going to flatten some areas out. Oh, you know what? I'm going to want my shears as well. And just get a nice little area cleared out and then start laying out some farm plots. I'll check back in with you guys once I have gotten some of that done. Tell you what, folks, sometimes I feel like I'm playing Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon or something, just clearing away my farmland, making some space in here. Alright, we're looking pretty good, I think. Oh, I should have gone and grabbed my shoes. My shoes are actually almost broken. That's another thing I need to do on my next run back to the house. I need to grab fresher versions of some of my tools. I think the blacksmith is probably going to be the next priority, guys. Once I've got the farm set up, I need to be able to make new tools. The tools are wearing out. Alright, this is a pretty decent amount of land that we have freed up here. Now, I have decided, I did find a patch of high fertility soil while I was out exploring looking for chalk. Oh, I spent so many hours, you guys. So many hours, you would not believe it. Looking for chalk, and I covered, I think, about 20,000 blocks. No, I covered about 40,000 blocks. That's right. Altogether, it was about 40,000 blocks looking for the chalk that apparently doesn't exist in my world. And I found a lot of stuff. I found a lot of beautiful landscapes. That's for sure. But I only found one patch of high fertility soil. That entire time I was out there, I think I got about 24 pieces. And I have decided, actually, that I'm not going to use the high fertility soil just yet. Because I might change my mind about how I set things up, and once you till the soil, you can't pick it back up again. I don't want to risk having to go out and find more. Like, I don't want to lose my high fertility soil. I want to wait until I'm sure about the placement of everything. So for now, and because, you know, I'm not in any desperate, urgent need for food, I don't need the best, highest quality soil or anything like that. So I am going to just use medium quality, medium fertility soil. That's the plan. And I have a tendency to make the farm fields too small. This is a bad habit. I have a tendency to make everything too small, actually. If you ever watched any of my Minecraft videos, you've probably seen, like, I was like, I'm gonna build a huge house, and then I build the house, and it's not huge. It turns out not to be huge at all. It's terrible. So I'm gonna try to make some decent sized farm fields. They don't have to be huge, really, because you know I'm kind of in good shape in terms of food. In this version especially, oh, the sun's going down. In this version especially, look how beautiful the sunset is. And we've got our spire up there. The fireflies are coming out already. Did you guys see the little firefly? Little lightning bugs, depending on where you're from. Look, there's some over there. They're so beautiful. I love it. Little details, you guys. Little details. And now we can see the house lit up a little bit, the builder's hut. And we should be able to see... more fireflies. Should be able to see, yeah, see up there, you can see the torch. Now we can't see, I'm actually going to stay out until it gets properly dark. Remember that I did basically take the teeth out of the monsters so they can't hurt me. So we can just safely stay out here. And I just want to show you how you can see that one little torch up there. You can see it from quite a ways away, which is realistic, really. If you've ever been out when it's real dark outside of a city and stuff, and there's just one light in the distance, you can see it from pretty far away. And it's going to get brighter and brighter as the sun goes down. Lightning bugs are coming out. Oh, it's so beautiful. I got distracted again. By the way, I don't know if I've ever made a point of mentioning this, but as the sun goes down, we'll see more and more. The night sky in this game is also beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So beautiful. Okay, sorry. I'm getting caught up in the beauty. But yeah, you can see that there's that bright spot up there, and that stays light from far... Oh, I just saw a drifter spawn. That stays light from far away. So if I'm walking home at night, that has saved me on multiple occasions. All right. Let us turn the torch back on. Turn it back on. Flip the torch switch. Head back to my bed. Take a nap. Get some daylight back in here. And then I'm going to need to lay out the farm field. So what I'm going to do, my plan, right? My plan is... that I kind of want to follow the landscape a little bit. I like having things look natural. I'm not a big fan of having things look, you know, symmetrical and like precise and square and manufactured and artificial. I don't like it. I like things to look natural. So I'll probably put the crops in rows or in square plots or something, but I will arrange them around the natural landscape. So I don't know why I'm holding my sword. They can't attack me. They literally, I physically entered my computer. I went into the files, right? Ooh, look at that. Did you see that little ray of sunshine come up? Hello, piggies. How you doing? There's a whole family of piggies here. You guys are gonna be my pets soon. And I'm gonna eat you. Not right away. Wait till you had babies. Hello. I mean, look, I can walk right up to them. I can even attack them, and they won't hit me back. Because they can't. I took the knowledge of how to hit out of their files. They can't hurt me. I don't know why I'm holding this sword. The only possible danger to me is wolves or hyenas, and even that is only if I get too close to them. So, quit being such a wuss, Ira. Come on. Suck it up. Be a little braver. Alright, so we've got this little pond here, and what I'm thinking about this pond, I do want to do bees soon as well. I need to get the bees going because we're going to need the wax for lanterns. I'm going to need a ton of lanterns to light up this town. I don't want to rely on the oil lamps. I really want to use the lanterns. And the torch holders use just tons of metal. I'm going to run out of zinc before too long. So I think the lanterns are going to be the best way to go. Now we've got quite a few cattails in here. So that's good. So I think what I might do is I might actually transplant those cattails into this pond, so that they're part of the farm. So we've got like a cattail farm, like a reed farm, in addition to the vegetable farms and stuff. All right, so the way I'm gonna section off the farms is with fences. I am gonna use fences, but I'm gonna need my tools, aren't I? I'm coming over here without my tools like a fool. I am gonna need to make a run back to the starter base though, because my tools are all running really low. My tools are running really low. They're all gonna break soon. And I've got better ones back at the house. I just didn't bring them all with me. Okay, so I'll grab the shears. Look how low they are. How much durability they got left. 148. Saw. Definitely need the saw. And maybe I'll grab this Scythe? Scythe, yeah. It's called a scythe. That's called a scythe, everyone. Words with Ira today. So let's move some of this junk over here. Inventory management. I know you all came here for the inventory management, folks. This is a trick, by the way. When you want to shift click, like especially if you want things to stack and you're not sure what's what, you can just fill up your hotbar with something and then shift click it over. The other option that I'll show you that I've figured out to do things a little bit more quickly, like I've got some, let's see, andesite stones. Andesite is the second one. Come up here. Whoops. Ow! Oh, gonna be the death of me, these ladders. Shift click puts it down on your hotbar, then close your inventory with E, and then you can shift click them into the container. It's fun tips. It's good stuff to know. Alright, so this saw is in good shape. I think we'll be okay. I've got plenty of sticks. So we can make some fences, and yes, that's right. I need to decide what kind of wood to use, you guys. So what I'm gonna do, saw. I'm gonna make some planks. Do I want to try the acacia? I think the acacia might be a bit much. I might want to try the pine, though. Let's grab some pine planks. I know I've got some up here. In fact, I just put them up here with you guys. You saw me do it. I think... is there any other type that I want to try? Maybe the kapok? Kapok planks are quite nice. I think I'll try everything but the acacia. And I don't think it's going to be the maple either. The maples get kind of a greenish hue to it, I feel. So I'm not going to use that one. I don't think. But we'll give them each a try. So we'll make one of each. And then we'll set up some little plots. Fence them in. I don't think I have a hoe with me. I will have to go back to the house and get my hoe. And when I'm going back to the house to get my hoe, I'll also grab my seeds. You know. Grab the seeds. So, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna make 5 different types of fence. Actually, I'm gonna need that. And then we'll make a little fence palette. Make a decision. They don't seem to be that different anyway. There's the kapok. I'm gonna have all these fences. I'm gonna have to find a use for them eventually. And there is the pine. All right. So that's the pine. I like the pine. Might be a little bit too bright though. What do we got next? Kapok. Kapok. I like the kapok a lot, actually. I'm a fan of the kapok. I used the kapok for the shelves in the builder's hut. Okay, so far I'm leaning kapok. Let's get these out of the way. Kapok's winning. Kapok's the one to beat. Can you beat kapok? This is, what's this? This is maple. Oh, I actually like that a lot, you guys. It's not as greenish colored as just the regular planks are, it doesn't feel like, and they look kind of worn out. They look kind of aged and worn out, weathered. Been out here in the sun, been out here in the rain. Oh, I think maple... I'm glad I brought maple out here. I wasn't gonna. I think maple's actually winning now. Maple is now the one to beat. How about the birch? That also looks pretty weathered. That also looks pretty... I like the weathered look for the farms. Now, probably the ideal one would be the aged fences. You can find aged fences in ruins, but you have to find them in ruins, and I don't have... Actually, I don't know if I have any of the aged fences. I've got plenty of aged planks, from which I could probably make some fences, but I'd rather save the planks for flooring. Alright, I'm going to leave both of these up. And let's check out the oak. The oak being the old standard. The oak also looks kind of worn. Ooh, this is a tough choice, guys. This is a tough choice. I think I am actually leaning towards the maple. The birch looks very washed out, but it also looks kind of too bright. Looks a little bit too bright. And frankly, I'm a little bit bored of oak, because I use oak for pretty much everything. So I think maple is the winner. Maple is the winner, yay! Maple is the winner, we did it! Yeah, that's me. You guys have got to be used to me by now. Alright, so all these other fences I'll put away. For now, let's saw up a bunch of this maple. And one of the things, you guys, one of the things that's in the new version that I cannot wait to play with is left click and drag to evenly distribute items while you're doing recipes. Very exciting stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna fill in this one, right? And actually shift these over one. This is the part I said before that I wasn't really planning on making any building episodes because I thought watching me build is probably not very fun. You guys are going to have to tell me whether I was right. You're going to have to tell me if this is actually interesting to watch. Because I just kind of... I'm very slow at making my building plans. And I kind of fiddle around with things, break them, replace them, break them, replace them. I don't have that eye for kind of seeing how something is gonna look before I've placed it. That a lot of people seem to have. So how big is this? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should we do 5 by 5 plots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna need some gates as well, of course. Is that how big I want them? Is that how big I want the plots? The plan is that I'm gonna make probably 4 plots like this, and then we'll do a crop rotation. So 3 of the plots for the 3 different nutrients will be in use at any one time, and the 4th one will lay fallow so that it can regenerate its nutrients. And I probably won't have to rotate them too often, because once you have a big harvest of crops, I mean, you're pretty much set for a while. I honestly don't know if I like having the fence all the way around the plot either. Well, I'll go ahead and... lay it all out, right? And then I can decide if I want to keep it that way or not. So right there I'm going to put... I'm going to need a lot more maple. Oh, yes. Let's make 4 gates. All right. Boop. And then on there. Whoops. Oh goodness, that happens to me a lot. I get foiled by the little bits of grass all the time because you can be looking, for example, I can be looking at this one here, but if I happen to be... Okay, this is a bad example. This is a bad example. If I try to place something there, for example, I'm looking at this block, but it's still selecting the grass in front there. I'm not crazy, it happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Edge. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's the fence here. It's a lot of counting when I'm building. I do a lot of counting. I'm sure you guys are relieved that you don't have to miss all the counting. So that's gonna go there. I'll have like a little entrance to the pond area here where I'll have the reeds. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's the corner. Put another fence, another gate there. So we've got 2 farm plots. Okay. I'm already not sure if I like this, you guys. I'm already not sure if I like it. I feel like maybe it would be better in... Because, again, I don't like the geometric shapes kind of thing, you know? I like to follow the lay of the land and stuff. So I think... instead of making these squares, I'm just gonna make a kind of more natural looking area. Well, it's better. I like this better than what I had before. I feel like it's too small though. I do feel like it's too small and I'm gonna have to expand it. But for now, for a little starter farm, a little starter garden, I think it's fine. I am gonna have to do something about the fact that there's the water there. And I can't place fences over the water without it looking real weird. Really, ideally, is what I'd have to do is extend the fence all the way around that pond, or else build a little land bridge across the middle of the pond, and then I could put the fences over that. But in any case, I think for now this is going to be fine. And once I have gone back to the house and gotten a hoe and my seeds, I'll come back in here and I will hoe up some little areas for crops and put down some water as needed with my bucket. And then we'll have a little farming area. Then, of course, I'm going to have to build a farmhouse. Maybe I'll do that part on camera. We're pretty much out of time, folks. I may even be over time. I'm not 100% sure. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show the rest of this process in this episode. However, I want to hear from you guys. And I want to know. Let me just sit down because I'm tired. There we go. It's my little light up microphone, my little glow in the dark microphone. What do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see more building? Do you guys want to watch me build that farmhouse? I also want to build a little tower up on the top of this thing right here that I'm pointing at with my microphone. I'm gonna build a little watchtower up there. So I don't want to disrupt any of the land. I don't want to cut down any of the trees that are growing in this beautiful little spire. So I'm gonna put like a ladder up, and I'm gonna have a little watchtower up above there with some lights on it. I'm gonna build a farmhouse. I'm gonna put down the fields, of course, and all of that. And then the next step will be the blacksmith. There's so much to do, you guys, and it all needs to be done soon. It all needs to be done quickly so that we can settle in here properly. So leave me a comment. Tell me, what would you like to see most? Would you like to, take a break from the building and do some exploring? Do you want more updates as I complete buildings? Do you want to actually watch me try to build some of the buildings? Do you have some ideas for, how I can lay out the buildings or what materials I should use for another block palette, things like that? Any ideas you have, leave them in the comments. I'm always happy to see them. I read all of them. I don't always get a chance to respond to every one of them, and I certainly can't promise that I will actually use them all, but I'm certainly happy to hear them. Because sometimes I need a little creative push, you guys. Sometimes I just blank out and I'm like, I don't know what to do. There's too many things I could do, and I don't know which one to do, and what should I do next? And it happens. Sometimes we have creative blocks. So leave me a comment. Tell me what you would like to see. I mean, I'm going to be doing this whether you guys are watching or not. But I would prefer to record the parts that you want to see the most so that you can enjoy watching the videos as much as I enjoy making them. And that's going to be it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next one. Bye!